I've been steady on my grind since the age of 16, flipping zips, stacking chips, always pushing that green. Hustling was a routine, I'm playing ladies on the side, always paper in my pocket, always rims on my ride, random whips outside, gotta have a selection. Strap on my waistband, ringing up for protection. I had a solid connection and started pushing that dope. Even weed and this, I started pushing dope. Seeing people go broke while I was coming up, I stayed on top, cause it was never enough. If I saw a scuff on the kicks, I had to get a new pair, a new outfit to match, and one ready to wear. In the trunk I keep a spare tire and clothes, and one set for my girl and one set for the hoes. My heart will never show, that's how a player rolls. I got stacks on deck and a voicemail full. On and off parole, I stay ducking the cops, seeing the lights in the rear view. I'm not gonna stop, the charges will drop, cause it's all about the cash. I could buy a new whip with what I got in my dash. I always keep a stash, so I'ma stay ballin'. With the way I push weight, clientele kept calling. I never be falling, I'm like the gingerbread man. I'm all about my dough, so catch me if you can. I'm the man with the plan, so get right or get left behind. I'm the first to speak my words while you hold back what's on your mind. I'm one of a kind, don't wanna see me with gloves on. If shit hits the fan, I'm suited up Kevlar and Teflon. I'm an ex-con, already did my time. I've been on that big yard and I walked on that main line. I hear people lying when I see them on the streets, talk about hard on the yard, but they're the first to retreat. I stay checking face sheets, these freaks gotta pay. They keep rent coming, stay in their cells all day. They pay what they weigh, but not enough for their crime. We treat them like shit cause they're not worth a dime. They do all the time, it's called Measure 11. Grown-ass men touching kids that are 7. I just don't get them. These dirtbags are sick. I say make them do life yet and cut off the dick. Their charges stick cause the victims talk. Think about those who stay silent cause they can't even walk. Let the door lock, throw away the key. I say torture them daily and let the victims see. I'll let that be. I wanna talk about the clicks, cause half the people in them ain't about shit. They send out a hit to jump someone in. They say that they're family and blast some ink on their skin. Rep a hood where they've been but never banged on the streets. They tell on themselves when they can't stand the heat. They end up PC cause they weren't down to ride. When beef hit the yard, they just stayed inside. They talk about pride, but they're just confused. Shot callers stay back while torpedoes are used. As snitches their ace deuce, they let them click up. Eat with them in chow hall, they even flick up. They get stuck up, straight shanked by the crew. They take them off mainline and remove their tattoo. They make them pay rent too, they treat them like freaks. Commissaries do at the end of each week. Getting clicked up's weak, I handle haters solo. Get my ones in the cell, I never go to the hole though. You never know though, fights happen a lot. 2 races get down and a riot pops off. On the yard, shots go off from the towers above. Mini 14s, they start spitting slugs. A fight over drugs caused too much static. A shot to the ground showing they're not gonna have it. But if they're still going at it, it's a shot to the leg. The other lays down, but they both go to seg. On the unit, mace gets sprayed. They're fighting on the tier. Word came back from the yard. Get down is all you hear. Some people live in fear, but I just refuse. I done been around lifers who had nothing to lose. I paid my dues and now I'm back on the street. I gave up that life, there's no need to compete. Just give me a beat, worth my 316s. I'll spit fire every verse and make it sound clean. Pour on some gasoline cause it's hotter every track. I spit that real shit, what you other lames lack. I verbally attack anybody stepping up. If you talk about what you don't do, keep your mouth shut. I'm raw and uncut, the streets I'm all about and it will show on these tracks. Here's my very first album.